dancing in the dark.
Good morning, this is Deborah and Nana, and this morning's musing is about pushing and striving. Whenever I discover something about myself or about human nature that I don't really understand, that becomes a quandary for me, I go into deep inquiry, and I always refer to all the masters. So I'm talking about the people that I'm reading right now that I love: Adyashanti, Deepak Chopra, Angeles Arian, Michael Singer are the four that come up for me. And they all say that pushing and striving is a form of resistance to what is. And that any kind of pushing and striving is a form of negativity because it's non-acceptance. It's non-acceptance of things as they are. And that all negativity is fabricated by the ego. It's the ego's way of trying to get out of an uncomfortable situation or get away from something it doesn't want to deal with. And that the only way to get away from the negativity is to surrender. To surrender to what is. To surrender to things as they are. And that if you surrender, if you are willing to stop resisting, that the mind settles down, the ego settles down, and you're able to be in the present moment, which is where joy and happiness and bliss are. And I do agree with that. I agree with that. And they all say that if you want to watch a model of what this looks like, to observe nature, that everything in nature moves in ease and effortlessness and goes with the flow. And any kind of resistance is pushing against the flow. And that the animals are never in a hurry. If you watch them, they saunter peacefully, doing what they do, unless they're in clear and present danger. And I find myself running around like a chicken that's about to be killed all the time. So the danger that I'm feeling is not in the present. It's usually in the past or something I'm afraid of in the future. So this pushing and striving is a reaction to usually a fear or a need that we have. So, I'm trying to build my business and I want to be real successful. So I'm needing the acceptance of others. I'm needing others to, think I'm great, And all the masters say, you will get, if you just surrender and quit resisting what is and just go with the flow of what is, then all those things will still come to you. You can still manifest those things. They will just come through ease and effortlessness and joy. So I decided that's my homework for this year because I'm definitely not there yet. And one thing I wanted to share with you that Deepak Chopra said Eckhart Tolle was someone else I wanted to add to that list, that Eckhart Tolle said, is that if you look at when negativity comes into your mind, if you look at it as a wake-up call, or as Thich Nhat Hanh would call it, as the Bell of Mindfulness, and you use that awareness around, wow, I'm thinking something negative again, or I'm pushing against, I'm resisting, I'm pushing and striving. Use it as a wake-up call to, you're in your mind, you're in your ego, and wake up from it, and stop, and just be in this moment. And notice that in this moment, there's nothing wrong. Everything's great, usually. That you can see that it's a fabrication of our mind. And it's a great practice. I have been practicing that. And actually what I do is I think of a time when I'm at ease and just peaceful and in bliss. And so for me, that feeling comes up right away when I think about being on the ocean. There's something about being by the sea that's very calming and healing for me. And I don't know, maybe you have a time where right away that feeling of being present and open and clear and in bliss and less, no effort will come up for you. And it's a great practice when negativity comes up to bring that feeling in. That's what I've been doing for the last few days since this came up for me. And it is helping. It is helping. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I send you lots of love and blessings, and thanks for listening.
dancing in the dark till the tune